So I feel sort of like Johanna does as far as a reveal is concerned with this home that we're going to do. And part of it is that you're going to get a sneak peek at one of our new listings that's going to come on the market this week. And part of the reason I'm doing this is because we want to make certain that you know about something before anybody else does. Isn't it great knowing something before everybody else and having the secret? So this property is actually going to become launched on this weekend, but I want you to see it before anybody else does. This particular property is a colonial style home. It's located in beautiful Hancock Park. I'm going to step aside here so you can actually see the home. And because of the way this particular home is set up, it lends itself to colonial because you've got two different fireplaces that balance out the home. The main thing about a colonial home is it's very balanced. Everything is very symmetrical. And so as you go in, you're going to see that there is a lot of symmetry to the property. So let's come on upstairs here and take a peek. As we come up to this front door, one of the things I want to point out is that in a colonial style home, you do have a double door that always enters into the home. The other thing too is that this particular property was actually really kind of bland at first, and before about 3 weeks ago, this is a property I should have had where I showed you the before and after. And the reason I say that is because it had double screens on it. It had cardboard actually up against the windows because they wanted it to be very private and very dark. They had light sensitivity. The other thing too is that what happened is that when we actually got it listed, it had lots of papers everywhere. There was boxes and boxes of papers. As a matter of fact, we hauled off over 5 tons worth of boxes and papers and just miscellaneous items that weren't of any real value. And there's still stuff that's left to do. But not only that, what we also did is that we have music that was in there, and each of the bookshelves that you're going to notice was just crammed full of books. So a lot of prep work went into this, and in 3 weeks we've transformed it into what you're going to be seeing. One of the other things I want to mention is that you can never make another first impression. So what we've done is that we've actually added different color to the front. We've added little accents because we're coming on the market during the holiday season, and what we want to do is we want to make certain that the beginning and the entrance to the property is as warm and inviting as what you're going to see when you come inside. As a matter of fact, this entrance was very, very plain, and when you see inside, you'll see what I'm talking about. We even added little red berries to the holly because the interesting part about it is that those are not real, but at the same time we wanted to add color. You ready to come inside and check it out with me? Again, I want you to be able to see the dramatic entrance of how this is, and I'm going to step aside so that you can walk in and be the first one to see it, not me, okay? As you come into this home, take a look at how the staircase completely goes upstairs. It's absolutely beautiful. And then the lighting and everything else, as a matter of fact, the crown molding up at the ceiling has the colors in the crown molding itself. And all the lighting that's in here is adjustable for you as well. If you look down below, you also have it set to where you have 7.5-inch baseboards with oak wood flooring in this area here. Also, as you come into this room here, this is one of my favorite rooms. It is so beautiful. If you notice the etched glass on the doors, it's one of the things that this just lends itself to exactly the quality that this particular home has to offer. So let's check out this amazing formal living room. Lending itself to a colonial piece, everything is balanced. So as you come in here, you're going to notice that all of the bookshelves, there's tons and tons of bookshelves. Remember, this was all filled with books and music. This beautiful grand piano works beautifully here. If you happen to have a piano and want to enjoy that, this is a perfect spot for it. If you take a peek over here at the fireplace is marble and has attention to detail in the mantle. Now this is one of the 2 fireplaces. This is in the formal living room. And again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful attention to detail. The crown molding again has the accents in the color that is reminiscent of this room. And then because colonial is balanced, you have bookcases that are in either side of that double doorway that we just walked through. Let's come on in to the next room, okay? This here is a formal dining room area. It also has pocket doors so that if you want to, you can close it off or you can open it up. Set the tone of the stage with accent lighting so that the lighting can actually go down or go up and make it bright. Again, warm and inviting, attention to detail. Again, you've got balanced storage shelves on either side. Each of these shelves, the display cabinets, have adjustable shelves as well as ample storage below. You've got that accent of the, it's not really a wainscoting, but at the same time it gives it the appearance of a wainscoting because of the way you have the division in the two different colors of wallpaper. Let's come on into the next room that's really, really fun. I'm going to have you go ahead and enter into this room itself too. This here is an amazing, amazing study or den or office, whichever you prefer to have it be. This room here, when we came and took a look at it 3 weeks ago, crammed with paper, top floor to ceiling paper. Now it has something that you can see. Again, each of the bookshelves is fully adjustable, so you've got tons of shelving that you can have access to. You've got multiple built-ins, so if you had a need for storage cabinets in a private office area, you've got room for this. You've even got a small area right there that you can actually sit down on if you really wanted to. So this here is our office den area. Again, this home is 2,800 square feet, and it has amazing, amazing, beautiful attention to detail in every single portion of it. This is your downstairs powder room. If you like storage, you've got storage. Lots of storage everywhere. Every ounce of space has been used in this particular property. Let's head on into another room. Now, as we go into this room, it's also fun because this particular property, even though it appears as though it's very from a different time period, it actually was built in 1984. So every single thing that you really enjoy and appreciate, it's not necessarily brand new, but at the same time, you don't have to worry about whether or not anything is super old or anything like that. Built in 84, there was a lot of quality and attention to detail on it. As a matter of fact, the owners, when they built this, they actually took a video, and not a video, excuse me, they actually took pictures. I have a photo album of all of the different care that was there. It even has an indoor laundry area. And again, each and every one of these cabinets has adjustable shelves and everything else that's offered for it. Lots and lots and lots of fun. So let's go on into what I call the den, or our family room. I think we had the office den. Now this is the family room, and if you look at this, this actually, again, we talk about it being symmetrical. This balances out what your formal living room was like with your family room. You have your second fireplace on this side here. And if you look again, you've got storage underneath the area where that TV is. You've got built-in storage right here. You've got even an area that's a neat little bench area that would be great to curl up in and read books. The other thing too is that, again, you've got lighting fixtures here that are adjustable, little attention to detail on that. You've got ceiling fans. So much has gone into this particular property as far as the detail is concerned. Ready to come upstairs? As we go upstairs, notice again all of the attention to detail coming up the stairwell. You've got the beautiful char rails. This is your upstairs bathroom. You've got your dual sinks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful attention to detail. As we go this direction, this here is one of the bedrooms. We call this our little boys' room, our little Norman Rockwell room, because again, it's all set up towards being of the flair and flavor of a type of style that you don't find on the Central Coast. So I call this our little boys' room. And now let's go into our little girls' room. You have amazing, amazing views of the hills. If you take a peek outside of the windows here, you can see all over. And you'll never lose those hills. Let's come on this way. Still more, still more, still more. Lots and lots and lots of storage here. This is is one of 2 heaters. So again, with the colonial style homes, you have dual fireplaces, you have dual heaters. 2,800 square feet, packed with all sorts of quality. These are all solid wood. Excellent, excellent property. Here's your master suite, and it is a big one. You will have no problems with this particular room. Your ensuite bathroom has an amazing, amazing tub. Nothing like this you'll find anymore. Nice and big and long and deep. Then you also have a separate shower area. And dual sinks. If you like clothes, this closet will definitely be something that you'll appreciate. It has cedar on the ceiling, so that way it keeps all of the bugs away. And I have a lot of shoes, but I don't know. This particular lady, she has a ton of shoes and a ton of clothes. And we've got even more clothes in other closets as well. Storage is everywhere in this particular property. Absolutely everywhere. I'm going to take you out to the backyard now. Before I do though, just take a real quick peek at exactly how dramatic this particular property is from this stairwell. Come on down. Before I take you outside, I'm not going to take you into the garage, but I am going to tell you that it's 600 square feet. An average garage is about 400 square feet, but this particular garage is well oversized, has a storage room built in, as well as plenty of accent area for a workshop area. So I'm going to save this one for when you come to take a peek at it personally. But let's go outside. This backyard is amazing in the fact that it's very private. You've got block wall all the way around it, and it abuts next to a park that is just amazing in that regard. So that way you have a lot of privacy, no one looking down into your yard, so your home is really, really nice and enjoyable. So follow me on out. Again, I want to say thank you for coming to our reveal, and looking forward to having it be. We're going to have it on an open house caravan this Saturday from 2 to 4. If you'd like to come in and take a look at it in person, please feel free to do so. This is called Krista with OSC Real Estate Services. We're here to help you see your dreams come true. If you want additional information, email me. Call Krista@gmail.com, CALLKRISTA@gmail.com, or give us a call at the office, 805-201-2777. As always, have an amazingly blessed day. Bye.